One vital piece of information on designated Foreign Affairs Secretary Perfecto Yasay's history is crucial. On whether he passes muster on a legislative committee, playing devil's advocate on his qualifications and appointment. Much like then presidential hopeful Grace Poe during the campaign last year, it is the issue of citizenship that has gotten him in the hole and under heavy scrutiny. Rhea Fernandez reports.
Foreign Affairs Secretary Perfecto Yasay was confronted with questions about his citizenship when he faced the Commission on Appointments or CA Wednesday morning. This after an online news article revealed that his name was in the list of U.S. Internal Revenue Service or IRS of individuals who lost their citizenship. According to Yasay, it is not true that he is a U.S. citizen and owns a U.S. passport except his wife and kids. He applied for naturalization but he was disqualified. Nevertheless, he decided to undergo renunciation in 1993 to ensure there would be no impediments when he joined the government.
Wala namang pagbabawal ang isang Secretary of Foreign Affairs na yung misis niya ay American citizen. At inaamin ko naman na yung aking asawa ay American citizen. Yung aking namang issue on whether or not I am a Filipino or whether or not I am an American, I only submitted all of my evidences to the committee, and I have already established to them on the basis of these documentations that I am a Filipino and I am not an American.
Meanwhile, the secretary was also asked about the administration's position on West Philippine Sea. He admitted it will take time before it gets resolved. But this does not mean that we are backing off from our claim. Despite this, Yasay pointed out that this is not the sum total of the relationship of the Philippines and China. That's why the government is working hard to have better ties with China in other aspects for the interest of Filipinos.
I'd like to assure you it is on this basis that we are engaging diplomacy with China. We know that there is no solution insofar as our steadfast position in saying that we will only engage China in bilateral negotiations within the framework of the arbitral tribunal's decision. And China, on the other hand, insisting that they will only engage us in bilateral talks if it will be outside of that arbitral tribunal's decision. And so, rather than engage ourselves in a shooting war or enforcing our position by force and violence, which we have committed not to do, we have decided to set this aside because that is not the sum total of our relationship, but then pursue the other aspects of our relationship where there is convergence of mutual interest, and this is what we're trying to pursue in carrying out the paramount national interest of our country as we pursue an independent foreign policy.
Meanwhile, about the rumored plan of the president to replace him, Yasay said this is the chief executive's prerogative, but so far, he has not gotten any directive from him regarding it. Aside from this, Yasay's point of view on how to better serve Filipinos in death row or facing other problems abroad was also sought. CA suspended his appointment deliberation and scheduled to continue it in March since its members still have many questions to ask. For PTV News, Rhea Fernandez.